Alright guys, welcome back to Minecraft. Be quiet cows, I'm talking. So, here we are, we're back in Minecraft. And as you can see, since the last episode, finished up this roof here. Because we were having lots of unwanted pests coming in. And yeah, I need some more regular planks. Because what I'm going to be doing is, I decided I was going to build a little house up here, because we sort of moved our stuff out of there, and I'm going to make a house on top of this storage area, but I don't want this weird, like, glowstone stuff to sort of be the floor, so I'm going to be using wooden logs, and I think that'll work out nicely. Hold on, be right back. I think I'm having a recording issue. Okay, I'm back. I think I might have solved that. Okay, so just been trying to get some trees sprouted. Just put a solid thing over there. I'm going to let it all grow out until it completely fills up that area and just cut down this huge block of wood. That's the theory anyway. And just been planting it up here. I think I'm going to fill in the entire floor with it. It's going to be very expensive in terms of, you know, wood, but I think it'll look kind of cool. And, I mean, we got nothing but time. So, you know, might as well make our place look nice. So, that's what I've been working on. And, cleared out this room. I think I've made an official decision. I'm going to make this into the potion room. Right here. I think it's a pretty good choice, because once I build the mob farm over here, having a potion room close by will be kind of nice, because I might use potions in some way to help out with the mob farm. And then also, the mob farm's for experience, so having this nearby will be helpful. I added a couple more bookcases because I made a few more reeds. It's coming slowly, but you know it's coming. So that's good. And let's see, I got another ghast here while I was out going through the nether. I planted down a bunch of netherrack because I finally found some soul sand. It took me a while. I mean, like a long time. But I finally found some. That was a good maybe 45 minutes of searching for it. You know, usually I run into it either right away or within like 5-10 minutes, but that definitely took some time. But it's not bad. My plans for today are to work on this room some, although the wood's coming slowly. And then I'm going to work on this tree farm, because as you can see, I'm just planting it out here on my grass. And I'd like to have a tree farm to work with. So, let's see. I'd like this tree farm to not be made out of redwood, because I've been using that for absolutely everything. Oh yeah, one more thing. I'm going to have carpets. I'm going to have different colored wool for our carpets, so that'll be cool. Have some nice stuff, squishy floors. And, let's see. I'm trying to think, I can't think of what I want to make it out of, but I want to make it out of something different. Let's see. I could make it out of sandstone, maybe. Hold on, give me a second. I'm going to take a look at an idea I have here. That's interesting. Or maybe I could use this idea. I could use sandstone and that light wood, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to make a tree farm. It's going to be a semi-automated one where you have to cut it down, but it does have this nice advantage of pulling all the saplings. Like once they go out, they'll come down for you. And they'll all collect at a central area, which is good. That's what we want. So I'm going to collect all the sandstone. We're most likely going to run out, but I do have a collection of sand that I can convert into sandstone, which is good. But since that stuff can be used as glass, I think I may run over to the desert and collect some more sand. and sandstone that way. I have a fairly good method that's pretty simple at this point, so it should work out quite nicely. Let's see. Yeah, I think that'll be our project for today. We're going to work on this tree farm so we can start planting trees in the middle of here. So I'll work on this some and then give you a bit of an update. So see you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, so I was going to collect some more sand, and I ran into my first spider jockey of this world. And these guys, they're not hard, especially with a diamond sword obviously, but they are very interesting because they combine, you know, the two like worst parts of a spider and a skeleton, but together. Anyway, just thought I'd share that with you guys. Oh yeah, and this is where I've been mining the sand. I've been using the the little thing. Oh, darn it. I was really hoping that wouldn't happen. Forgot about that. Anyway, I've been using the little thing where you just mine out under these, put torches down, and then mine out the top block. See, I'd mine out this whole row here and go back a couple rows, put all torches down, mine out this, and all the sand would fall on them. Which is why you want to have about a full stack of torches, and I've already put most of them down here. I just have a couple left in my inventory, and I'll pick those up, put some more down. But I seem to be missing, you know, very important ingredient, aka a pick. So I'm going to run over to this local village. This is where I made a pick last time that I ran out of materials. You guys are scared. Okay, chill out with the doors, dude. Anyway. Oh, sweet, they got a golem here. That'll protect him. You know how much I really want to kill this guy so bad, because he would give me the iron that I'd want, but oh, there's two of them. But I know that they get really mad about that kind of thing. Here, I want to see this zombie come and get mauled though. Come on, get him! Take him down. Oh, he's cool. I like him. He's cool with me. Anyway, let's make... Darn it. Am I really gonna have to make a pick? Okay. It's alright. Anyway, I'll get back to you guys as soon as I collect a bunch more sandstone and sand, because we'll be needing that. Alright guys, welcome back. So here we are. I've collected a bit more sandstone, and if we need more, I have quite a lot of sand now, so I wouldn't mind converting some of it if I needed to, but I have a feeling we probably won't need any more than this. So this is a design that I am using from someone else. I'll link them in the description. And they made a really good design, and it used to be it was a design made a while ago, and you know, I mean, there's probably many variations, and they might not be the one who created the design or the general idea, but I mean, it's a fairly simple idea. So the idea is that you have a little ring of dirt, and you have trees set up on it, and you allow them to grow. And back when trees wouldn't grow next to each other very well, you'd have to spam bone meal like crazy, so it usually needed a good mob grinder to go along with it. But now, because you don't need that, they can grow next to each other pretty easy. This tree farm actually works really well. And what you do is, in this, I'm just building it with materials that I'm choosing to make it look interesting or neat or different somehow. Such as I'm building this outer ring. Whoops, I made that too far, but I can fix this. See if I can... Ah, darn it, I don't have the right tools. Okay, I'm gonna have to lose one. I should get a pick, but I don't. I just broke the last one, and I didn't get around to making a new one. Okay. So, I'm gonna have that, and then I'm gonna have a, darn, okay, I'm gonna make a pick when I go back to, put some materials away. Okay. So, I know it's dark, something might spawn up here, I'll just kill it. But, That's the outer ring. That's sort of going to be what we're going to stand on. Then there's going to be an inner ring. It's funny. I had the toughest luck trying to find these guys, and now they're spawning in my house. But anyway, besides the point, I am. Let's see. I made the outer edge out of this. I know. Here, I figured out a way that we're going to work this all together. Okay, so I'm going to go and farm some of those light wood color trees, and that's going to be the base, because what I'm going to do, I'll just give you a little bit. Oh, snap. Oh, almost fell off. I'm going to give you a little overview of how this is going to work. So this is the outer ring. Then lowered one level will be water. This will be like water all around the edges, and it'll all flow to the center. Or I believe it's all around the edges. I'll make sure to get it right, and I'll tell you if it's different. And it'll sort of be one layer lowered for a little while, and then it'll drop down again and keep going to about the center point. It'll all flow together, flow out the bottom. I'll have a pipe running over here and running down to probably about right there. It'll all empty out somewhere around there. And I'll be able to collect my saplings after I let the trees get rid of that. But anyway, now I did collect a lot of bones, so making let's see, I gotta figure out where I put my saplings. Put them over with the plant section, and light color saplings, and bone meal. Okay, so gonna grow a couple of these and chop them down, and we'll have our selection of white or a light colored wool or wood that we need. There we go, and we'll get we're actually gonna make it into planks. We're gonna make it into planks, and we'll be able to use that to get our light colored wool or wood. Sorry, keep saying wool. I mean wood. And I think it'll look kind of neat. My original one I just made out of solid wood, which I like building my farms out of only wood, but this is a pretty neat way of doing it, I suppose. It might look a little weird, I guess. I don't know. But it'll look different, and I think different in this case is good. Because I'm already copying off of what someone else did, which I don't mind copying off other people, but I don't like blatantly copying them if I can help it. I like trying to switch it up a little and give it my own spin. Maybe, you know, anything from a different color, I don't know, something. Anyway, I'll be right back once I've harvested a bunch of this wood. Alright guys, I collected a bunch of those saplings and wood, so I've got this light colored wood here. I think it looks passable. Let me, oh yeah, I made an iron pick to help clean this up. And just a little notice, I know I have diamond, and I'm going to make a diamond pick, but I'd like to get my mob trap started before I start burning up all my diamond. Because, you know, if I could get unbreaking, or unbreaking's even a low point, honestly. If I could get something good out of it, that would be cool. So I'd like to save it till I can get a little more use out of it. So I'll be making a mob trap at some point in the near future. I don't have a time yet, but I will. So that's something coming up. I'll be right back. I need to go check something really quick to make sure I'm building this right. Alright guys, I'm back. I just had to take a quick look over that video. I needed to confirm a couple things. This isn't a very difficult project, it's just you gotta make sure you have the right, like I want to make sure it's all right sized so that all the water currents meet correctly. And so I had to do a quick little review to make sure that was working. I kind of like this light colored wood too. I don't know, I don't like it quite the same as the redwood. I think the redwood's cool in its own aspect, but this is very cool, and it works well with sandstone because they're very similar colors. They're about the same shade of, I don't know, yellowish, like a tan yellowish type thing. This one's a little darker, but it definitely works well with it. And so this is just a solid flat sheet of material, wood in my case, and all the water currents that we set down will meet at the center. So this will work quite well for what we're wanting to do. So I don't have to wait around for saplings, and they'll all sort of keep them together for me. And I think it looks kind of neat too. I really like making designs that include water with them. I think it's really cool. Okay, so let me set up some torches along here. Well, I guess we don't need that one. Let's leave 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's good spacing. Alright, so we're gonna, let's see, I need to go grab some dirt, and I have a couple more of these planks that I need to grab. Ooh, saplings. Okay. Let's just chuck these in there, and pull out that. Okay, so now we have what we need. Go in there. Okay. So we need some wood. I need some more buckets. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that should be enough. And do I need to cut that down soon? Okay. So we've got all the water. And we need some dirt. That's what we need. We need probably, I don't know, like at least 20 pieces. I'll just bring a whole stack. That'll work. That's already looking neat already. I'll probably at some point, off camera, of course, because it's a bit boring, I'll add some lighting to the bottom side. It'll look better. Okay. So, whoops. Let me just, let's see. There needs to be 2-block gap on all sides. Whoops. Okay. And I don't have them with me, but our method for getting on here is going to be, we're going to put some half slabs just across here so I can walk across, but the water current can still go underneath. And the only problem we'll have is a couple saplings tend to fall along this little rim. You'll find some on this dirt path and some on our little bridge, but most of them go through, so after it's done you sometimes jump up here and just take a quick peek to see what's up here. Alright, so next step. Well, here I like to, wow, this is still empty. It's good to keep this place torched up, because when those tree branches start coming out, it gets a bit dark. So if you can just add some torches in there, that helps. Alright, so now we're going to stick our water around here. Alright, so got our water out. Now you'll notice that there's a little sort of diamond in here that didn't really get hit. That's part of building the thing. Darn it, those things always break on me when I don't want them to, usually when I'm on camera. That's part of the thing. What we need to do is mine this out. Preferably not with a sword, but I'll have to make do. And then we're going to drop this whole thing, this whole little triangle down in a specific way, down one level. And that will allow us to keep carrying all of our drops with these water currents. So I actually need one more bucket of water, so let me make a little more. Okay. I need this last bucket of water to assist me. I'm gonna need to be going up and down. Ow. And I'll need a water current to help me. If you're closer to the ground, you can do this without a water current, but if you're high up in the air like this, the only real practical way of building this project is to use a water current and swim in it. I made an extremely oversized version of this once, and it actually turned out quite well, but yeah, but I had to swim around in water currents for like a good 2 hours while building it. Anyway, next step is we stick pieces of wood in. Ooh, snap! Since I'm already down here, let's collect all of our pieces of wood we dropped. Okay. So, it's a little tricky, especially right here at the bottom where the water current's moving around and at the top. But we stick 2 pieces in each corner, like that, if you can see. And then no. It's going to be even harder because I'm swimming. Then we set them, we fill in this little air space that we've got left here. So I'm going to do that real quick. Uh-oh. Don't drown me. Alright, and now we've got the center left open. Okay, now you'll notice it's still not flowing. That's because we have one last thing to do. Stick that sign there. That sign will hold back the water currents, which will allow us to complete this. So we break all these corner pieces, and that's the reason why we put the wood underneath them, so that they would have somewhere to drop. The water would, and okay. So now we have all of our water coming down here, then flowing down to this lower level, and coming through this hole, which you don't want to fall down, may I quickly add. Okay, so let's see. So it's getting towards evening. Okay, our next step is we're going to add a glass tube. I like glass because you can see the water in it. Looks neat. And add a glass tube up there, and it's going to snake its way across here, over here, and then over here above this pathway, and then it's probably just going to drop onto the edge of it. But gonna have to get back up here there, so give me a second. Alright guys, we're back. I got a bunch of glass here, and I filled up the roof some more. I cut down all those trees out there. In fact, let me go collect the saplings really quick. Told myself I'd do that, but I ended up forgetting. Anyway, there was a lot. I mean, as you can see from all the saplings scattered about, there was actually quite a lot of wood in there. A good 6 stacks. And if you know anything about logs and how they turn into, planks, that's a lot of wood. And I spread it out across the roof. I've still got this missing, and I left these holes here where the glowstone were. And I'll fill them in eventually, but for now, it'll save me from having to spam torches out here until I finish cleaning it up. But I'm about to try one of the more riskier things I've ever done before. Pretty sure I'll survive from it. But I'm going to be attempting to climb across this roof using 2 buckets of water. And I did this type of thing in an adventure map once. Like, I climbed up a wall with it, but I've never used it in any type of building purpose. So this ought to be interesting. Anyway, I'm working on the design, or the little what's it called? The tubing system. Yeah. And so, quick breath of air. Okay. So this is going to be right here. This is going to be where our this is getting annoying. Okay. let me grab our other source. Okay, let that spread out. Okay, just gotta... Oh, ow! That's what I was worried about. Good news is, it won't kill me. Unless maybe I fall all the way to the ground. Okay, I think if I move the water to like right there, I'll be able to actually get something done. Maybe. Looking like a fool, trying to get this done. There we go. Okay. Ooh, that one was close. Okay. So, gosh, this is a lot harder than you think it is, because I'm just constantly moving around. Okay, so I'm going to deposit that there. Okay, so this will be the system that helps to transport this, all the drops here. And there's going to be a lot of water cascading down until I finally close this off, and then it'll all sort of trickle off. Thank goodness for having hunger bars and not having to have this come out of like static health like it used to. I mean, this could be deadly if you don't have like a big source of food, you know, before the constant regen health came. Okay, and I need to drop it after that. And, let's see, should I close these off? Yeah, these are going to be closed off along the top. I just decided in the past 0.3 seconds that that's how it's going to work. It doesn't have to be, you know, they can be left open, and the ones I've done before have been. But, we're doing it like this because I said so. So we got lots of water cascading around here. Just going to have to deal with it. Okay. Drop down another level, and we can continue our piping. Oh, no! Oh, snap. Quick, water! All of it was about to start stopping because I put a block there. Not supposed to do that. There we go. Okay. Let me just... this stuff's difficult to work with, but once we get it running, it should be pretty low maintenance. This... Oh! Oh, gosh. Okay. I hope that advanced AI doesn't allow, like, the zombies to just start swimming up these or something. That would be terrible. I mean, I know they can swim up, but they never usually do. This new mob AI just keeps you on your toes, which I suppose that's what it was meant to do. So, doing a great job with it. Yes! Save myself. And let me build a little more pathway. Yeah, that's a lot easier to deal with. Nope. Okay, our deposit point, let's see. Yeah, it's too low to go here, I think. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to get it over there. Not that I'd want saplings in my house, but that would be an idea. Okay, so we're going to have this pipe bend over here. This thing is tricky to build. Okay, so it's going to bend around this way now. And, okay, good, we can go one more. Okay. Let's just break this really quick. If I can get my head in the air, I can break this a lot faster. There we go. Alright. And, I'll do it like I did my other one. There's not going to be like a little river going down. Well, oh no, that other one looked a little tacky when I did it. Okay, so we're going to have... Well, actually, we'll have a river going down. Just decided, once again. My world, my rules. Okay, so gonna have a waterfall of sorts coming down. You gotta be on your toes while you build this thing. Let me build the downward staircase first. Okay. And one more. There we go. Okay, so gonna go make a pressure pad really quick. Pressure pad's only purpose will be to hold the water back. Because we don't want water running everywhere. This looks like we may already have a problem with... I'll probably have to cut off the water supply up there, so it'll reset itself. Oh, you know, I shouldn't break that. Not yet, anyway. I may actually bump these up one more by the time I finish building it, but you know, glass isn't renewable, but there's so much sand in the in these deserts that it almost might as well be. But let me cut this off really quick. I think it might make building this a bit easier. There we go, and all that water will cascade down. I may get a little lowered frame rate while it's trying to calculate all the light levels and stuff. I'm getting 25. That'll work though. Okay. And we don't need that piece there. I know that these don't matter if they're there or not, but I feel like pipes, if there were such a thing in Minecraft, would be very simplistic. Wow, look at all that water. I even killed a ton of grass too. It'll grow back, of course. That's what happened when I built my other one that I made, my supersized one. It killed a lot of grass, but it worked out. Yeah, but it'll end up filling in, you know, before too long. Let's just get away from these creepers. They're having a bad day, and like most people who have a bad day, they want to take it out on someone. I would rather that not be me or my face. Okay. Prefer to be explosion, anti-explosion today. Wonder, can I climb up to them like that? Okay, cool. I'm learning so much about vines just tromping through the forest like this. Oh, looks like we're about ready for another harvest soon, but I'll need to clean up my inventory for that, and there's a couple more spots I could use it, so I'll just let it sit. Okay. And I think that's about as far as I'll be able to get it. That's all of it though. And all of it on this side. Okay, let's let it through and see how it looks. This should work. Yep. It works pleasantly. Let me let it flow one more actually. There we go. Now that it's moving water, it'll move it over here and land on this pad instead of just sitting at the bottom of that glass thing. Okay. So now we're going to go box all this in. So I think, whoops, guess we'll have to expand it out a little bit. I feel they should be enclosed, but as minimally as possible. It looks better. Oops. Can I? Yeah, there we go. So I guess I did end up wasting a good bit of glass, maybe a stack of it, but like I said, it is mostly renewable. Or not mostly renewable, what am I saying? It's extremely easy to get, so it might as well be renewable with how easy it is to get. Okay, sorry, I'm brainstorming as I'm doing this, trying to make sure I do this correctly. Okay. Nice. Okay, so we have our little piping system here, which flows down here. It works quite splendidly, and let's go make ourselves some half slabs. I probably have some. Actually, yeah, I know I have some lying back here. Let's see. We'll go with the theme and use our sandstone ones. And we have some saplings to test this out with. Okay, so there's one final thing we need to add in, but I'll do it off camera because it's a little unnecessary to show. We're gonna add some glass blocks up here. What I want to do is I want to make it add some glass blocks so the tree will only grow as high as I can reach, and that'll keep it from making these big long branches everywhere that make it really difficult to cut down, and it won't suit the tree farm very well. So I'll plant all these for now, but what I'm going to be doing later is adding a little loop of glass so the sun can still go through all around this, and then what will happen is these will grow up, hit the glass, I'll be able to cut them all down, all of the saplings will fall into the water, and let's go take a look at it as it comes through. They'll come into there. So I hope you can see. It's a little dark. I might add some torches. And it all flows through our little piping system. Works quite well. Yeah, okay. And it'll come down these stairs and deposit all of our lovely saplings down here. And I think it should land on this pad. Yeah, it'll land on just the edge of it, but it'll land on the pad. And what we'll do is we'll cut down all the trees. It'll take about 5 minutes or so for it all to just tumble down. We'll stroll by once, maybe twice to pick it up, and we'll be good. Alright, so got that out of the way. Last thing before the end of the episode, let's pick us up some wheat. Haha, I like doing this, it's a lot of fun, getting all this wheat. I don't know if I showed this. I showed it to you guys once, but it wasn't the biggest harvest that we had. This is like, you know, our biggest harvest so far, because we got the whole thing filled up now. Sorry, I get a little low frame rate sometimes when you turn this thing on. At least when recording it does. So, and I'll eventually take out this once we get enough to make a bookcase. I just need somewhere to grow it for now, and I'll probably make its own dedicated growing area at some point soon. But it's a fairly simple design, honestly. It's like just a strip of like land coming down, and then the water just runs across all of it and knocks it all off and pulls it all down. Only it's a bunch of strips of land, and it's at max width so that under these there's water, and it waters all of them, so they all will have water. We end up with slightly over 2 stacks of wheat, which may vary with each harvest by, you know, a little bit of wheat, but about that much each time. And put a piece of glowstone there. I'm gonna replace these 4 pieces with glowstone. I don't know why I didn't do it everywhere. Or I don't know. I probably messed up at some point. I'll fix it. But I think that's it for today. We're going a bit over time today, but I felt like getting that all on camera was pretty cool. I'll link the person who I got the design from for both this and our little water pipes. Very cool guy. You should go check out his videos. But as you can see, it's already starting to work. So anyway, I'll catch you next time for our next project.